Okay. Everybody, listen. Today is the 17th day of the month. Let's get into the 17th chapter of Proverbs. This is your spiritual nugget. Okay, y'all. So we still with King Solomon and all of his wisdom, right? God has really downloaded a lot for him that he's passing on to us. So this chapter is all about relationships, integrity, and the value of peace. Come on, peace. Who needs some peace? Okay, ain't nothing like peace, y'all. Right. So we're going to look at the contrast with wickedness, wisdom with folly. And then we're going to highlight the character that we need to show every day. Every day, this is how we need to show up in our families. We need to have harmony in our families. We need to have humility, and we need to have restraint in our speech. Our mouth needs to learn how to be closed when it needs to be closed. All right. And that's something that I've been working on. Child. Okay. So the popular scriptures for this chapter is verse 1, which is better a dry crust with peace and quiet than a house full of feasting and strife. So I would rather have me a little crumble of your whole sandwich. You give me a little crumble of it, one little tiny bite, and I have peace with my little bite, than to have a whole sandwich and a whole conflict around it. No, thank you. All right. So true peace is more valuable than material wealth. Okay, 17. A friend loves at all times, and a brother is born for adversities. So genuine love and loyalties are proven during hard times. So that's true. You know, when things get hard, show me your friends. Where they at? Okay, you struggling? Where your people's at? Verse 22. A cheerful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up bones. Okay, joy and positivity are life. All right, where despair can harm you deeply. Come on, joy. Come on, positivity. That's what I be trying to give y'all. Y'all feel that? Y'all feel it? Hey, hey, hey. Okay, 27 through 28. The one who has knowledge uses words with restraint, control. Even fools are thought to be wise if they keep silent. Okay, you don't know a fool until a fool opens his mouth. That's what they're saying. Wisdom is measured in speech and self-control. All right, because if you can't keep that mouth closed, that's why I be like, because I know I be trying to say, because I know this mouth, sometimes my mouth go in front of me, and I be like, come on back, mouth, come on back, okay? But you know a fool by what they say. All right, so yeah, I'm learning quietness. Okay, so some of the lessons of Proverbs 17: peace is better than wealth. Harmony in relationships outweigh material gain. True friendship and family show up in adversity. Okay, so people be mad because, like, why is it when I'm down, I don't see from y'all? I don't hear from y'all. When I'm struggling, I don't hear from y'all. But when the good times roll in, the money is going, the pouring is pouring, the whatever the liquid is and that you pouring out, and people got their cups, oh, they good to go. But then when everything dries up, it's like, oh, you know what? I'll be right back. All right. So guard your words, speak less, and listen more demonstrates wisdom. Okay. Character is revealed under pressure. Fools expose themselves by quarrels. So you know a fool, get into an argument, then you see a fool. While wise people stay calm. All right. So, a good friend of mine was talking about a situation where she could have really, really went off. But she was just saying, you know what? I decided to try Jesus that day. And because she did, she knew what she could have did. She knew what she could have did. And guess what? She didn't do it. And I said, girl, you better be using that wisdom. That's wisdom. Okay, God examines motive. He values integrity over appearance. He don't care about what you got on. He don't care about that glitz and glamour and all that type of stuff. He sees your heart. Okay, we be out here looking at these BBLs and all that type of stuff, tall men and, long beards, and, what I'm saying, dimples, all of that. That don't mean nothing to the Lord. Can't none of that get you in heaven. So why we be worried about? We be worried about the wrong stuff, y'all. So this is the takeaways from this chapter. Value relationships over riches. Okay, money on money, stacks on stacks. Where's the people? Value relationships. Cultivate joy and avoid bitterness. I know people have hurt you. Okay, they have hurt me too, but I choose joy. Right? Don't rush to speak. Listen. Silence can display wisdom. I'm learning the child. I'm a grown woman, and I'm just learning that. So sometimes I forget I learned it, but I'm learning that lesson. Remain loyal to loved ones during hardship. Be there for people when they're struggling. Be there for them. Call them, check on them. Be there. Strive to live with integrity. God sees beyond appearance. Okay. So the applications, how we can use this chapter, right, in our families. Work to keep peace at home, even when resources are limited. I know it's so hard, honey. Just keep that peace. In friendships, be consistent, supportive when others face challenges. And personal growth, be patient with yourself. Pause before speaking and before reacting. Because a lot of times you be, I could just, but and that's going to go a long way, right? So health, maintain a positive outlook, laugh, have joy. That's the strength to the body and the soul. And in faith, trust God to judge righteously, okay? Because God knows what's right. He going to do it the right way. He going to do it better than any way we could do it, right? So the affirmation for this chapter is, I choose peace over conflict, joy over bitterness, wisdom over haste. I walk in loyalty, integrity, and the cheerful heart God calls me to carry. All right. We carrying cheer. We carrying happiness. All right, y'all. This is your spiritual nugget. Chapter 6:17. Look, chapter 17. Everybody. Not chapter. Proverbs 17. Well, it is the chapter. It is chapter. Okay. Yeah, I'm struggling. Proverbs 17, y'all. Everybody.